Hello again everyone, and welcome back to my series on iconic structures of the world. The one I'm going to do today is a Native American teepee. Now, as you know, teepees are triangular shapes, so I'm going to draw this basic triangle shape like this first of all. Okay, we'll get to the details in a moment. Make the bottom slightly curved like that. Okay, like a cone shape. Okay, but of course the way that a teepee is constructed is by poles on the inside, long poles. And if you imagine this long pole coming up like that and protruding through the top like that, another one coming up here, crossing over, and there are other ones of course which come up and are attached by means of a rope in the center there, and another one coming up there. So it's a series of these poles which come up and are fixed in the center there, and one coming up roughly there, and they protrude quite a way, and imagine another one coming up here. So you see a rough shape that I'm creating there. Of course, other ones, as they come around the back, the other ones coming up as well, which you'll just see, can imagine coming up like that and appearing in here. Okay, now what they do next is they have the covering which comes right round and is fixed down the front by means of lacing pins. Imagine it being there, but as it comes to the top it opens out, and there are flaps which open out like this and are held up by another couple of poles which come like that. In this case, because it's open, they're behind, but if you want to close them, of course, these poles are brought around, so these flaps are closed. There's another flap coming up there, and the other poles are coming behind the teepee, coming in here like that. Okay, and this central part comes down and comes down to the opening. Now there are various ways of closing up the opening, but one way is to have a piece of cloth which is attached on the inside like that, and it can be brought in or just laid over to close the opening. And it's attached to a pole there like that. Okay, and of course as it comes down to the ground, it's attached by means of pegs. So if you draw these kind of shapes, come around like that, this is where they'll be attached, and the pegs themselves are usually curved, shaped like that. Okay, now the pattern on the teepees, of course, are all different depending on the Native American nation. The ones I'm going to use are quite simple ones, a couple of stripes at the top here with some circles, and then down here I'm coming around with points going up like this, with circles coming down from the center of the points there. Some have animals and birds and fish and so on. Okay, this is the basic abstract pattern. And as I said, down the front here you have the lacing pegs which are pushed in through the cloth and come out the other side. So if you want to draw parallel lines to give you a guideline from where they go in and then they come out, and another two set of parallel lines there. So the first part of the peg would come in here like that, and push through and come out there. See that? I'm going to follow that line along with the point of the peg there, the lacing pegs. And of course at the bottom you have another couple as well, and there like that. Okay, so there we have the basic shape roughed in for you. Now I'll get a pen and we'll ink that in. Okay, let's ink in now these poles coming up here will disappear behind this flap here. And it's the thickness. And the other one coming up there like that. And of course attached by ropes around that part there. Just do a couple of lines. And then imagine that one carrying on up like that. Like that. And the other one coming up through here, as I said. Running up there. This one running up here, disappearing in there. And coming up like that. Another one coming up here. Another one coming up here. And of course, poles coming up from the back as well. You can imagine them coming up, say, coming in there. Like that. You can shade those in black if you want to make them look as if they're behind the other poles. Another one coming up perhaps there. Like that. Maybe another one coming up from behind. Coming in there. Okay. Maybe another one. There. Okay, so let's carry on with the covering now. As I said, these two flaps are coming up, so you get this one coming up here with the lines of the fold coming up. I'm putting it over a wee bit. That's attached to this pole here. It's coming down behind the teepee. This other one coming up there. And attached about there, another pole coming in there. Like that, and the sides coming in. They go down fairly straight, and then as they get to the bottom they swell out slightly. Like that, there's the pins. And as we come down here with the opening, I'll just draw this opening line down here between the pins and draw the pins in. And so the guidelines come in useful, you see. Slip that right down to the opening. Okay, and then the opening itself, which will be pulled back slightly, get a few wrinkles coming around here, coming down to that part there. Then another line. And then this piece of material coming out, like that. As I said, there are various ways of closing up the doorway, but this is one of them. And it's going to be attached to a pole which can be brought into the TP later, like that. Okay, and finish off with these little lacing pegs here. Okay, right, now to the pegs which hold the TP to the ground there, like that. These can be decorated two lines of circles. That. Another one you see coming around the back there. Maybe one coming around the back there as well. Okay, now let's put the decoration on. Simple stripes for this one. And down here we have these shapes coming up in points right around the teepee. And the circles. Okay, now I'm going to just rub out some of these guidelines here, especially there, and these lines here which suggest the poles, you could just leave in faintly to give the sense of the structure of the teepee. Okay, let's rub these out here. Right, and just to finish off, put a bit of shading. I think it'll be quite dark in here, so I take a 6B pencil. No, this is a 3B. Let me get a 6B. That's a wee bit too light. Here we are, 6B. That's better. A bit of shading in there as well. A bit of shading in there, and then quite dark at the bottom there. Getting a bit lighter as we come up. Like that, okay? Excellent. Okay, we'll carry on with this. Darker at the top, getting a bit lighter as we come to the bottom. Like that. Give the sense of the interior of the teepee here. A couple of lines coming down there as well. Okay, you put a couple of shaded lines down here, you feel like it's very good sense of the solidity of the teepee. Okay, and maybe just suggest those lines again coming in underneath the fabric. Okay, so that'll do for now. So I hope you enjoyed that, and hope you can join me again. I'll be drawing another iconic structure of the world for you. But in the meantime, of course, all the best and happy drawing.